Hello, friends. Welcome back to Easy Talk English, the place where learning English feels easy and fun. Have you ever tried to speak English, but suddenly your mind went completely blank? You wanted to say something, but no words came out. You froze. Maybe your heart started beating fast. Maybe you felt embarrassed. And then you thought, oh no, I can't do this. If this has ever happened to you, don't worry, my friend. You are not alone. Almost every English learner in the world has felt this fear. Even people who are very good at English sometimes freeze when they try to speak. So today, let's talk about how you can speak English without fear, even when you feel nervous or freeze. Let's start with a story. Imagine a girl named Sarah. She studied English for years. She knew grammar, vocabulary, and could read everything. But when she had to speak in her first job interview, her brain just stopped. She forgot the simplest words. She couldn't even say, I like learning English. She felt terrible. She went home thinking, maybe I'm just not good at English speaking. But the truth was, Sarah didn't have a language problem. She had a fear problem. Does that sound like you too? You understand English, you can read it, you can write it. But when it's time to speak, your mind says no. So let's talk about this fear. Where does it come from? Many learners feel scared of making mistakes. You might think, what if people laugh at me? Or what if my pronunciation is wrong? Or what if they don't understand me? Let me tell you something very important. Every good English speaker made mistakes. Every single one. Mistakes are not bad. Mistakes are signs that you are trying. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls again and again, but does the baby stop trying? No. The baby keeps going, and one day, they walk perfectly. Speaking English is exactly the same. When you make mistakes, your brain learns, your mouth learns, your confidence grows. Now let's imagine another moment. You are in a classroom or maybe talking to a foreigner online. You know what you want to say, but your brain freezes. It's like your mind says, error 404, words not found. Do you know why this happens? Because your brain is trying to be perfect. It's thinking too much. You're thinking about grammar, pronunciation, tenses, everything at once, and that's too much pressure. Here's the secret. Fluency is not about perfection. It's about connection. You don't need to speak perfect English. You just need to share your message. You just need to connect. When I was learning another language, I used to feel the same. I wanted to sound perfect. I wanted to be fast, confident, native-like. But then I realized native speakers don't care if your grammar is 100% perfect. They just want to understand you. They want to talk with you. So when you feel scared, take a deep breath. Remind yourself, it's okay. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to speak. Let's try something together. Say this with me out loud. I am not afraid of mistakes. I am learning. I am improving. I can speak English. Say it again. Feel it. These words have power. You see, fear doesn't go away by magic. You remove fear by speaking anyway. Even if your voice shakes, even if your hands sweat, even if you forget words, speak anyway. The more you speak, the smaller your fear becomes. Let's go back to Sarah's story. Remember her? After that first scary interview, she felt sad, but she decided to try again. Every morning, she talked to herself in English. Just small sentences. I am brushing my teeth. I am making breakfast. Today I feel happy. At first it felt strange, but slowly, something amazing happened. Speaking English started to feel natural. One day, she joined a speaking group online. The first time, she was nervous. Her hands were shaking, but she spoke anyway. Her words were not perfect. Her grammar had mistakes. But guess what? People understood her. They smiled. They encouraged her. And at that moment, Sarah felt something new: confidence. Confidence doesn't come before speaking. Confidence comes after you speak. So if you're waiting to feel confident before you talk, you'll wait forever. The only way to feel confident is to open your mouth and speak. Now, you might say, but what if I freeze again? That's okay. Freezing doesn't mean failure. When your mind goes blank, smile. Take a deep breath. Say something simple. You can start with small words like, let me think, or that's an interesting question, or even, I'm not sure how to say it, but these little sentences give your brain time to think. Native speakers do the same thing. They also pause, they also forget words. You just don't notice it because they use these fillers naturally. So next time you freeze, don't panic. Use these rescue phrases. Keep the conversation alive. And here's another tip. Don't focus only on words. Focus on feelings. When you talk with emotion, your mind relaxes. Imagine you're telling your friend about your favorite movie or a funny story. You don't think too much, right? You just talk. That's what you need to do in English too. Speak with emotion. Smile. Use your hands. Be alive. Because English is not just about words, it's about energy. Sometimes fear hides behind comparison. You watch other people speaking so well and you think they're better than me. But remember, you only see their success, not their struggle. You didn't see the hours they practiced alone. You didn't see their mistakes. Everyone starts somewhere. Your English is beautiful because it's yours. So stop comparing. Start celebrating your small wins. Maybe today you said one new word. Maybe you spoke one full sentence without fear. That's amazing. That's progress. When you celebrate your progress, your brain feels happy. And when your brain feels happy, it learns faster. Here's something fun you can try. Record your voice speaking English for just 1 minute every day. Don't judge it. Just record. After 1 month, listen again. You will be shocked by your improvement. You'll notice your pronunciation sounds better. Your sentences flow more naturally. Your fear becomes smaller. Why? Because practice builds power. Let me ask you, when you learned to ride a bicycle, did you learn it by reading a book? No. You got on the bike, you fell, you got up, and you tried again. Speaking English is exactly like that. You cannot learn it by only reading or watching. You have to open your mouth and use it. Yes, you will make mistakes, but those mistakes are your teachers. Every time you make one, you learn something new. Remember, people don't laugh at you because of your English. People respect you because you're trying to speak another language. That's brave. So next time you talk to someone and feel fear, say in your heart, I'm brave. I'm learning. I'm growing. And you know what's amazing? The more you do it, the easier it becomes. You start enjoying the conversation. You stop worrying about grammar. You start thinking in English. You start smiling while you speak. And one day you'll realize, hey, I'm speaking fluently and I'm not afraid anymore. That's the power of practice and courage. So my friend, don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Speak English today. Even if it's not perfect, even if you freeze, even if you forget words, speak anyway. Speak to your mirror. Speak to your friends. Speak to your pet. Speak to yourself. Every word you say builds your confidence brick by brick. Don't let fear stop you. Fear is just a feeling, and feelings can change. But your dream of speaking English confidently, that's real. Hold on to it. So the next time you freeze, remember this. Take a deep breath, smile, and say something simple. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be brave. And trust me, you already have everything you need. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope this talk gives you courage to speak English with confidence and joy. Now I want to ask you, when was the last time you froze while speaking English? And what did you do about it? Share your story in the comments. I would love to read it. Thanks for watching Easy Talk English. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Keep practicing, and see you in the next video.